Hey, this is DIY Jeff, going to show you today how to remove your bike chain and put it back on. So not all chains are the same. Some chains require a special tool like this device here, which I got on eBay for $3 or $4. This is a pin remover, so you can remove the pin. And the way it works is you put your chain in here and you spin this and it pushes this rod through to pop your pin out. The nice thing about this chain that we're working on today, this is a Sram 10-speed 1051, and that is identified on the chain link, as you can see. This one is much simpler and it does not require any tools. So we're going to show you how to do that. But before we do, I wanted to show you, it's really important before you start to identify, first of all, are you in your small chain ring or your large chain ring in the front? Because the way you want to put this back together, since you already have your gear set up on your bike, you want to put it back in the same place. So you're going to start off, as you can see on this one, I have it in my small chain ring. And then I'm also going to look back here at my rear derailleur and look at my rear cog, find out which one of my cogs that I'm on. And to make it easy for yourself, you go ahead and shift all the way up to your easiest gear to pedal in, and that might make it easier when you put it back on to know where to put it back on. So the easiest way to put your chain back on, by the way, would be to be in your easiest gear on both sides. So your small chain ring and your easiest gear to pedal here, the biggest cog. And then you're gonna wanna see the routing of the chain. So here you can see, we'll come around the other side. You can see how the chain routes down through. So the chain comes from the rear cog, comes over the guide here, back underneath, and then over here, and then back through. So just make sure you look at your own bike and make sure you have your routing correctly. Okay, so what we're gonna wanna do here is, with this hand, we're gonna push this way, and with this hand here, holding here, I'm going to push that way. As I do, this is gonna wanna release a little bit, and when I get this pin over to here, and there, by the way, there's one on the other side here doing this exact same thing, you're gonna wanna pull the chain off, the link off the pin, and that will release it. I'll show you now. So the pin pulls, and then I pull back, and there you go. Voila. So I wanted to show you really quick before I put the chain back on that the way the chain fits is this pin has a tiny little notch in it, and that's where the chain link connects into. And there's one on both sides of this. So the other one I still have attached to the chain, but as you can see, it has a larger space. The pin goes through and then locks down in. So now I'll show you how to put it back on. Okay, so what I found works best when rerouting your cable is if you'll have your loose end come down on the cog there, your loose end come down here. That way it'll be much easier to pull the two together. If you run it where your loose ends are here, you have a tendency, because of the weight of the chain, wants to pull the chain off before when you're trying to get everything set up. So I found that this way works best. Okay, so we just line our pins up, put it in, pull, and voila, there we go. Hey, so if you like this video, click subscribe to my channel, DIY Jeff. Also click like on this video and check out some of my other DIY projects.